Hey guys, it's Queen Cat with Hart-Felt Media, and welcome to Artist Insight, where we interview dope artists. We have a great artist by the name of L.I.B. Jungle. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm well.
Nice to meet you. My first time meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
Wow.
It's amazing.
I know, right?
So you have a very unique name. How did you get the name L.I.B. Jungle, and why did you choose it as your rap name?
So I had like a first nickname before, like a first rap name.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't really remember the rap name I had before, but like everybody always used to just call me Jungle around the way.
Mm-hmm.
Like the city where I come from up north. I'm from Mass, so like the city where I'm from, everybody used to just call me Jungle. So like I never really had that as my rap name, but like when I wanted to like find a name to kind of stick, I just put the Jungle there because everyone was already calling me Jungle since I was like a kid.
Okay.
And then I just threw the LIB on it before it, and there you go. Hello.
That's awesome. So how did you get into the whole music industry?
Well, I've been writing music since I was a kid, like 14, like regular writing lyrics, freestyling, hanging on the lunchroom tables, all of that stuff. So, like, just really started taking it serious, like maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. Try to like get all the songs together and stuff. So, I mean, shoot, that's why I'm here. Shoot.
Okay.
And
That's super dope.
so
So you have two different styles of rap. You have like what people call colloquia, that type of rap, and then you have regular up north rap, like stuff like what Tupac and Nas did.
Oh, you putting me in that same category?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Respectfully.
I feel touched.
So like, which style is your favorite and why?
That's a really good question. I'm not gonna lie, like even like my cousin never really asked me that question before.
Mm-hmm.
I think like the colloquia is fun. I feel like the colloquia is more fun. Like I can like, not saying that like you don't take it seriously, but like I can have more fun. I can be more loose with the colloquia, but it's easier for me to write like regular series songs, like regular series rap. It's easier for me to do that way outside of colloquia. Colloquia, I have to really like, cause I really been doing series music before I started doing colloquia music. So like when I'm doing like the colloquia stuff, like I really gotta like sit down and like really think about like, okay, does this stuff really forgot about even rhyming? Does this stuff even make sense? Cause like you want to do it in a sense where like the Liberian folks know what you're talking about, what you're explaining, in the sense where the American folks, like even if they don't really understand what you're saying, like they can kind of like piece it together. So, but I feel like colloquia is more fun because like I feel like a lot of the songs I do in colloquia, I can be a little bit more like more raunchy, a little bit more like upbeat type of stuff, but like I feel like it's easier to do series music, series rap than like colloquia rap for me personally. For other people it might be different, but for me it's like that.
Right. So when you were transitioning from the series rap to colloquia, like did you find it any difficulty in doing so?
I think like, cause like I'm from Mass, so like the Liberian people over there is like really spread out. Like you got people in Worcester, you got people in Lowell, Lynn, Boston, Brockton. So it's like, it's not like Philly where it's like, all right, everybody be in Southwest.
Right.
And then it's like one community, everybody kind of spread out. So like to really do the colloquia over there was kind of a challenge because it's like, you don't really have the numbers like you would in other places. So like that was kind of the challenge, like especially going to like a lot of my American homies in the beginning. Cause we really tried starting to do like African style rap like a long time ago, like maybe 10 years ago, like I really tried to start doing that. But up north, like people weren't really gravitating to it like that. Cause like Afro beats wasn't really even picking up at the time. So it was like, the whole African wave was kind of new to them cats up north. So it was like, for you to really be doing it, like you really wouldn't really have an audience. Like up north, I know a lot of Liberian like artists, like rappers, singers, like there's a lot of them up there, but most of them don't really do colloquia. They like, you'll find out like they do serious music. That's because like the audience is just not there.
Right.
So like that was some of the challenges about like my core audience is like where I live at is
Right.
not really like where like the quote-unquote movement is going. So it's like I gotta like go somewhere else to kind of like get that traction there. But then I still got the series, so I can still take care of home base. So I kind of like balance the two out.
Is it difficult balancing both?
Nah, it's not for me personally, not really, cause like when you making music, it's pretty much just like what the vibe is. Like when the beat comes on, like I don't even know what kind of song I'm gonna do. Like I kind of might mess around and kind of play around with two of them, and then be like, okay, whichever one sounds the best, like all right, we're gonna rock with that one. But like for me personally, it's not. But like it all depends on like where you really trying to do the music. Like
Right.
if you're doing more like Afro-based stuff, like obviously there's gonna be a lot more danceable stuff to it.
Right.
You're gonna get into certain different avenues, certain different rooms that you may not get just rapping straight 16s. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's just all about just making a good song. Regardless of what language you do, like music's a universal language. So it's like as long as you make a good song and it like resonates with somebody, cause I gotta look at it like when I was a kid, like I used to like Tupac, Biggie, DMX, like them cats, like they resonated with me as a kid. There was
Right.
something about them, about their aura, about the music, about the way they carried themselves, the messages that kind of like stuck with me as a kid. So like when you're making music, you kind of got to take that into consideration. Like there's like a 14, 15-year-old kid that's kind of like watching you and stuff. So like
Right.
you got to kind of like, go about it like that.
Okay. You just talked about like having the younger generation watching you. Do you feel like it's important to be a certain type of way as far as like being a role model, or is it just something like, well, they know what I do, so do as I say, not as I do?
No, I'm gonna repeat Charles Barkley. I am not a role model.
Well,
No, but on some real stuff, like I don't know if I feel like it's a double-edged sword because like as an artist, like, and I feel like this conversation has been coming up recently just in the culture, just talking about like lyrics and responsibility and stuff. And I feel like it's a two-way sword because at one point it's like I'm older now. Like maybe when I was like younger, when I was 21, like I probably had a certain mind state where even like if certain stuff was like really like left field, like it kind of just went over my head because it's like you have a certain type of mind state.
Right.
But like at my age right now, it's like you see things different. Like I don't got no kids right now, but I got like nieces and nephews. So
Right.
it's like you see how like they kind of absorb stuff similarly and differently from like how we used to absorb stuff. So it's like you gotta kind of like watch that. But at the same time, it's like as an artist, you don't really want to restrict somebody to be like, you can't like express yourself. Like there's a lot of music, even like with new rap music, like there's a lot of music like I really don't vibe with. Like I already told you, like a Tupac, Biggie, DMX, so it's like
Right.
I already consider them the best at what they do. So it's like a lot of the new wave don't really hit me like that. But at the same time, I gotta look at it like at one point I was their age too. So even if it's like, because I feel like energy really doesn't change, or like kind of like, yeah, the energy don't really change. It's just like the circumstances might change,
Right.
the characters might change, but like the same stuff that these kids is talking about now is the same stuff that was going on in like the 80s and
Right.
the 90s and stuff. They just have like a different way of expressing it. So you gotta understand where the young kids is coming from, and you gotta understand like I said, I don't dig all the music, but I feel like there's a place for it too. Like the ratchetness stuff, like I feel like there's a place for it.
Right.
I feel like there's a place for some of like the more harder edge stuff. Like there's always a place for it. It's just all about balance. And even with your personal, even in your life in general, like everybody's not all good, not everyone's all bad. Everything got to do with duality. So
Right.
it's like you got to know how to balance like the good and the bad. So that's kind of like how I do. And then also it's like everything got to be with intent.
Okay.
Like, if the intent is like, all right, I'm gonna show you what I did, or show you what people I know did, and I'm gonna tell you the consequences. Cause I feel like that's what's going on nowadays. Like with music, I feel like there's no consequences to like what a lot of these young cats do. Like the music I used to listen to back in the day used to be consequences. Like, yeah, I'm gonna sell these drugs. Yeah, I'm gonna go shoot this dude down the street, but I'm shooting him because of this reason. Or if I do shoot him, these are the repercussions that's gonna happen. It's either gonna be get back, police come, but now there's no consequences. Everybody running around like they Superman. So I feel like with music, a lot of the new music kind of lost its intent. And I feel like even if the intent is not something you agree with, if somebody can stand on business, you can't be mad at that.
Right. Okay, that's awesome. So tell us a little bit about an up and coming album that you have.
Well, I've been working on something for like a minute though, so like
Can we expect that anytime soon?
I hope so. Shoot, we got a couple of songs that we gotta get done though.
Okay.
Shout out to a lot of the producers I've been working with. Pounder Replay, that's like my main dude from back home. So he been doing a lot of the Jackin' song, Why You Jackin', he produced that. A lot of the new records, old records I had, he produced that. I've also been working with Joe Beats out here in Philly, so he got a couple of records for me too. A lot of my young boys around the way that's, coming up producers, I've been working with them too. So right now I gotta, honestly, like I've been had this thing done for almost a year, but like me, I'm kind of like
What's the hold up? Are you a
I'm
perfectionist?
nah, I feel like it'll be like I'll record something and I'll think it's hot, but I feel like I gotta go back to it. Like I feel like I'll record something, then it's like it's hot at that point. Everybody going crazy, you in the studio, everyone drunk, high. It's like yo, this shit the vibe. But like sometimes I like to go back maybe a month, 2 months, and then listen to that same song and be like, okay, do I feel the same way? So that's why a lot of the songs get, scrapped. And then honestly, me, I'm a perfectionist. Like there's songs even like I'll play for my peoples and they'll be like, yo, this shit crazy. And I'll be like, nah, it can't come out though. Like, nah, chill. So like everything down to even like the verses, how I say certain stuff, cause like I got a deep voice, I got a list. So I gotta make sure everything clear. So it's like, that's kind of really been the hold up. And it's like, I got my team, but it's like, it's pretty much been like an independent effort. So like most of like the financing part of it, the traveling part of it is pretty much out of my pocket. So it's like, a lot of the things we just gotta like put everything together because like I put a lot of work into it. So I feel like the way I present it, I gotta make sure it's presented a certain type of way too. Like you see the way that you got your set up and everything. Like we gotta make sure everything Mr. Clean over here. So it's like it's coming though. Definitely 2024. Definitely expect it on the way. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but I might call it Jungle Juice. Okay, I've been drinking more alcohol. I might call it Jungle Juice. You heard it here first though. If I call it Jungle Juice, then y'all heard it here first. But but we definitely got some new songs coming up 2024. Just trying to put everything together though. Like I said, I'm a perfectionist. I got my cousin working with me, got my producers working with me, so we just trying to make sure like whatever the move we making is like the right move.
Okay, that's interesting. So we might hear Jungle Juice next year. We can't wait.
So now you put it on me. Now I gotta
be called Jungle Juice.
Now I gotta be called Jungle Juice.
It has to be called Jungle Juice.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. I gotta make sure that's in motion before this interview come out.
Yeah, it definitely
because people then they left biting people then.
You want some water?
No, we don't drink water. We don't believe in that thing. And that thing we left.
All right, that's dope.
We want our first kid in it.
That's dope. So do you have any up and coming videos you want to shoot?
With what me and shout out to L.I.B. Worlds though. L.I.B. Worlds, he's been helping me a lot, like, trying to like put a lot of the track lists together. So like what we kind of really came up with, he was like, he looked at it like, he didn't really want me to like neglect like the American rap stuff. He just wanted to incorporate everything together. So we kind of want to like put like 2 songs out at the same time. One more LIB influence, one more American influence.
Okay.
So I got this one joint called, I got a couple of joints on the American side. I got one called Hot Box. I did that like 3 years ago. So it was like, but like, that's one of those songs I just kept going back to. Everyone kept coming to me like, yo, why you ain't dropped that joint yet? You ain't dropped that joint yet? I performed it a few times, so I got a good response. So I might roll it out with that. Then I got another one. I got another record called Tap the Bottle. I know that's so alcoholic songs that I can be doing. No, that's tap the bottle. You know, that's a tradition. You know, when you buy the bottle, you gotta tap the bottle.
I had no idea that was a tradition.
No, that's tradition. No, that's a no, that's a.
I don't really drink like
yeah,
that.
for all you, so yeah, for all you alcoholics, 666 them. That's what you do when you buy the bottle. You gotta take the bottle. You gotta tap that bottle, pass it around. You gotta show respect. You gotta show respect to the bottle. We show respect to all human beings and all living organizations.
Nice. Nice.
So that one, so if anyone knows, like the last video I came up with was Charged, featuring Jay Awesome. Shout out Jay Awesome.
That was lit.
I mean, definitely appreciate it. Like one of my homegirls called it like, yo, that's like the series like version of like that song, but like it's like a little bit of a different vibe. Like I try to like mix different types of vibes into my stuff, like not be too serious, but like just like life, cause like life is not all serious, but it's like, you know, it's like duality. Everything got a balance.
Right. Since we're on the topic of duality, you're very knowledgeable about a lot of things. Do you find it difficult, like keeping a certain persona because you're a hip hop artist, or do you try to mix both?
I mean, I think like a lot of people, to me, it's like, I don't know, it's like a two-way street, because on one end it's like sometimes you gotta play stupid sometimes for people to like, and that's kind of like how I do some, especially with like people that like, I'm from Mass though, like we really unfriendly to people at all, like we really we worse than New Yorkers, to be honest with you. So it's like a lot of times it's like you don't really want to, you know, show too much, but you know, at the same time, it's like, yeah, I try.
I understand. Because I'm from Rhode Island too, so like when we moved down south, this guy was like walking by and he's like, hi. Me and my mom look at each other, we're like, what the heck? Like, why is he
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, when I be going to like different like parts of the country, even when I be coming out here to like PA, like when people be saying good morning, and be like,
why are you talking to
what the fuck you telling me good morning for though? Like you see a smile on my face, but that's just really like how we are up north. It's like we're really like blue collar, hard working type of situation. So it's like, you know, like I say, all you gotta do is just put your best foot forward, and as long as you stand on something and you don't really, like I said, like we rooted, like we LIB. Trust me, when I get into my system, I don't know how to act, but at the same time, it's like you gotta respect people. So it's like as long as you come with that respect with somebody, even if they don't give you that respect back, you ain't got nothing to lose. Cause at the end of the day, it's like all you gotta do is just give out good energy, and if good energy come around, then good people are gonna come around you. So I really don't worry about like so much of like trying to like put off a certain persona or something like that. Like honestly, I just play stupid, to be honest with you. Like niggas don't even know. Like I got a whole college degree though. I don't even tell people like that. Because like you don't really want people, because once you start telling people that stuff, then people start thinking like, oh, like you trying to make them feel dumb. Especially like Liberian people. Like they start making you feel like, oh, so you think I'm stupid now? But it's like, you know, sometimes I feel it's like sometimes you gotta hold stuff back sometimes, because it's like me, I'm the type of person, like I like to share stuff with people that's worth sharing, and sometimes some things ain't worth sharing with everybody, and sometimes some people like not even gonna comprehend what you even saying. So it's like, you know, just play stupid though, man. Anybody who wants to really come around you, they're gonna come around you, regardless whether it's friendships, relationships, business. If they really meant for you, God gonna put y'all together. That's really all it is. You just gotta trust God, trust the process, and you know what I mean? Do you.
That's awesome. So I know you just had a song with Jay Awesome. Are you interested in doing any more collabs?
I'm always interested in collabs. you know, I just been trying to just put a lot of my stuff together because, you know, like the last couple of songs I had collabs. I had Jay Awesome collab, the YU Jenkins song with DJ Billy. Shout out DJ Billy. Know what I mean? Lowell, what up? Mass in the building. You hear me? Yeah. But like, we had like a lot of collabs, so it's like, you know, it's a little bit of the ego low key, cause it'll be like, so yeah, what? Y'all think I can't rock this shit dolo? I bet I got y'all. So that's really what's been the hold up. But I don't mind doing collabs. Like I like collabs, to be honest with you, because like me, I'm like a rapper. So it's like when we do collabs, I feel like it's kind of like, I bet like everybody sharpening their sword. Like I bet like most of like my illest verses is coming off a collab. Like when I'm doing stuff by myself, it's kind of like I'm going through the motions. It's a collab is like, cause like even with somebody you cool with, like you can be cool best friends with. At the end of the day, it's like I don't care if my mom's on the track though. Like my mom's get on the track, mom.
What your mom gotta do?
My mom's not having a better verse than me.
Competitive with your mama?
Nah, but that's what it is. But it's like, but if you are real, but like I said, we from up north, so like I said, I don't know about the other sides of the country though. But but this New England vibes though, man. If you really about that, you step up too. Know what I mean? As long as there's no animosity. Like competition is not a bad thing. Exactly. That just builds all of us up. Like, come on, you from New England, dog. Man.
Yeah, I am. Shout out to Rhode Island.
Yeah, I know. Let them know though, man. We in Philly, man. It's mass takeover, and the Sixers are gonna lose in 7 games to the Celtics, though. Yeah.
We can't really talk football right now because. We ain't doing too well.
I'll talk about it. Now, Belichick gotta go. I ain't gonna lie.
We got 6 rings.
Free Tom Brady though, man. You should not let Tom Brady go, man.
Right.
It's bad. It's bad out. It's bad out back home though. All we got is the Celtics. Right. All we got is the Celtics and the Bruins. Ain't no black people play hockey.
Right.
God damn. We did invent hockey though, man. Shout out to all the black people that invented hockey.
We need to start playing more.
No, but like, you know.
All right, guys, let's get back on.
But you know, that's the attitude we bring up north. Like I've been coming out to Philly like the last 2 or 3 years. My cousin, man, you know, like encouraged me to come out here. He's like, yo, the crowd's up here. Right. The after parties out here. They already know your face. You can just like hand your music out and just make some stuff happen. Right. So it's like, I love Philly though. So Philly like my second home, but you know, threes. You gotta rap. You know what I mean? Threes up, man. Threes up, man.
Okay, so where do you see yourself in the next 5 years musically?
Shoot, I thought you were gonna say in life in general. Hopefully, in life in general, hopefully with like $1 million. But like musically, like shoot, forget about 5 years. We're talking about some like 5 months though. Okay. Cause it's like I don't want to say like I'm a music hoarder, but like yeah, I'm pretty much a music hoarder. Like I'll have stuff. I got stuff from like 2 years ago that's just like.
You gotta drop it.
That's the thing. Like sometimes, like I said, I'm like the perfectionist, and then a lot of times it's like. You'll go on Instagram, everybody else dropping stuff, and you be looking at other cats like, nah, these niggas not better than me. Like, literally, that's just what I'm like, nah, these niggas not better than me. And even like, you ask, even like World Star, like, I'll play World Star my stuff. That World Star chilling, he's like, yo, I already know what you got. But even World Star be telling me, like, yo, you gotta drop this stuff. Like, You can't be holding on to stuff. Like, I don't wanna be that dude that, like, you come in the car and you're like, yo, you play 10 songs and you be like, yo, why ain't you drop none of them Jones? Like, nah, I gotta drop them. Like, don't worry. 2024, we coming take over. We need an album. We coming flood the streets like Katrina. Don't worry, we coming.
We need an album. We need Jungle Juice.
Yeah. 19 level level.
Let me stop calling your album Jungle Juice in case you don't agree with that.
I'm taking that. Don't worry. If I call it Jungle Juice, you'll be the executive producer.
Period.
Matter of fact, you know what? Let me tell you something. I'll make a deal with you. Mm-hmm. If I finish it, you'll be the first person to hear it. I'll let you critique everything.
So I don't get executive producer credit?
Oh, you can get that one too.
Okay.
That Tina you let.
It's all about credentials over here, okay?
You know, we let high status black women in.
Period. So give us an insight about your creative process.
So like, it really all depends on the beat. Like, like with Pounder, for example, like we'll find a sample, and like sometimes I'll have like a whole different idea for the sample, and like the way he flip it with the 808s and the drums, it'll come off like on some whole different type of vibe. So like it really all depends on, like, I know it sounds like really simple way of like explaining it, but like literally if the beat sounds like it's like, oh, like happy, like, okay, let me write some happy stuff. Let me think about something that like makes me happy or something. So that's literally basically how it is. I'll think of something like personally like makes me happy. And if it's something like dark, I'm like, okay, something like, let me either go to a dark place or like think of something a little bit more serious. So that's really how like pretty much the vibe of the song is, or whether or not I already had the idea already. If I had the idea already, then it's just a matter of just writing the verses.
That's super dope. So let us know, how involved are you when it comes to the music or the business side of your music?
I'm too involved. Cause like, if it comes down to like doing a music video, like I gotta be the one to find like the videographer. I already found the producer. We already recorded.
Right.
If there's girls in the video, I gotta find the video girls. We gotta pay the video girls. We gotta make everyone comfortable, buy the bottles, buy all the other extracurriculars. So like, it really be draining sometimes though,
Right.
man. Sometimes it be some of these people's whole 1 month paychecks though that
Right.
you really spending on a music video.
Right.
And like, you're an independent artist, so it's like, you really don't know whether this stuff is really gonna pay out at the end of the day. You're just doing this stuff cause like, listen, I don't know how to do anything else really in this world though.
Right.
I told you I got a 4-year degree, but like, I really do music cause like I really like doing this stuff. Like
Right.
I can do this stuff like, you know,
Right.
with my eyes closed. So, you know,
Right.
ain't nothing but.
That's dope. So are you interested in like being signed to a label?
I mean, it's an option, but like right now I like the independence. I kind of like, cause like with a label they're gonna tell you like, you gotta do this type of vibe, this type of vibe, and I kind of feel like I've been on the road a lot, so like I like touching the people more than just like going off of like what like the mainstream says. So it's like, if I feel like the vibe like needs to go in one way, then I'm gonna do it. If I feel like gotta go the pendulum gotta switch the other way, then we gotta do it. I don't even think I said that word right. I had a Mike Tyson moment.
It's all right. Well, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate you. For coming all the way from North Carolina.
Likewise.
In your all black outfit. And then
So tell the people how to reach you.
No,
tell the people how to stream your music.
I was distracted.
Tell the people how to reach you on social media.
Oh, how do I reach you, or how do they
let
reach
them know
me?
how to reach LIB Jungle.
I'm not gonna tell you how.
Listen.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell you how I reach her, but I'm gonna tell you how to reach me. So it's hashtag. It's at LIB Jungle on Instagram, LIB Jungle on YouTube. Pretty much LIB Jungle, all the social media platforms, you know, Spotify, all of that. You can find all the songs, LIB Jungle. Follow the movement. Lowell up, Nas up. Celtics winning the championship. Hear me in.
We hope so. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to Artist Insight. I'm your host, Queen Cat. See you later.
Why did I be